Hey loves, it's Axyenn Lxyenn. Your girl is back with another story time on how I beat this bitch ass. Okay, I'm in elementary. This is my first fucking fight. Like, I beat this bitch ass. Well, I wouldn't call her a bitch anymore, but like, I felt like she was a bitch at the time. And I'm going to tell you guys why. So basically, like, this girl, you know, like some people that just test you to a point where you just feel like you just need to lay hands, that you just need to be a bitch ass, that you just need to put this bitch in check. Not getting along. I did not like her anymore. Like, we used to be friends, like really close, but then I didn't like her at that point. Like, she just was annoying to me. So I didn't like her, and so I was telling her, I'm like, you know, leave me alone. I'm just getting out of school, and I already got in trouble with school. Like, the teacher called me because the teacher called my parents because I was being bad in school, so I'm already in trouble. And so then she messes with me and like saying, Anaya, da 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 da. We're gonna call her Josie. So Josie's messing with me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm mad as fuck. I'm getting out of school, and then let me remind you guys, it's snowing. It's snow on the ground. My little brother is waiting for me. So she must have said something. I forgot what she said, but it set me the fuck off. Bitch, okay, turned into hug special, that bitch. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me, Josie. Stop talking to me. And she's talking and talking, and she must have said, I forgot what she said, but she must have set me the fuck off because the bitch got crazy. So as soon as she said what she said, I went over there and just punched her in her head. Like, I literally did a, and then her ass pushed me or whatever. Like, she's like pushing me, like she's like pushing me and grabbing me, not really like fighting me. I'm whooping this bitch ass. Like, she really put it to, like, I don't never fight. I'm not a fighter, so when I fight, it's a good reason. And she was pushing me, so I punched her in her face, and I grabbed her hair and I swung her around. Like, we're on ice now. Like, we're all on ice. I'm slipping and falling. I'm punching her in her face. I'm beating her ass. I'm rubbing her face all through the snow. And in the background is my brother. He's like, dig, you whooping her ass today. So like, he amping and stuff, and I'm still whooping this bitch ass. So it's like a minute goes by, and he's like, okay, Naya, you gotta stop. Somebody said that. So they got me off her, which let me remind you guys, I'm banging her head and her hair, and like I'm kicking her in her head and all that. Like, I'm banging her head into the ice and the snow at the same time. So I walk home mad as hell. So then we're walking home, we're just arriving home, and her mother just drives up. And I'm like, damn, like, I must have beat this bitch ass really bad, because like, I'm in trouble now. Like, I already know I'm in trouble. Well, I thought I was. So she came up to my stepmother, and she's like, your daughter fought my daughter over and just beat her up for no reason. And my she's like, she started the whole fight and all this other stuff. And my stepmother's is like, I don't think Anaya is the only person that was throwing fuel to the fire. And she's like, well, she fought my daughter, and this is like, this, your kind is always being on us and all types of shit, like just talking shit, like being racist and being a bitch. Like, her mother is fucking racist. She doesn't like black people. So that's another reason why I'm not her friend, because like, she was too fucking racist. Like, her mother was racist. Her mother didn't even like me for what? Because I'm black? Like, come on now, bitch. Like, get with the program. So anyway, so they got in their little altercation or whatever, my parents or whatever, and then I thought I was in trouble, so I gave my stepmom a hard time, and then she told my dad, and that's the time, like, my dad was like, well, she beat her ass for something. I told him why. Like, you just can't antagonize me and just keep pressing my buttons, and this is not one day that she did it. This is constantly throwing, just punching, just driving me fucking nuts. And so I beat this bitch ass, and now I see her. I saw her, like, we go to school now, and now I see her. Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm playing with my hair so much. In the camera. So now I see her, and she doesn't say anything to me. She just, like, she's nicer to me, like, after she got her ass beat. She doesn't fuck with me anymore. After that one time that I beat her ass a couple of times after that, but not as bad as I did the first time. And that was my first fight ever. That was my first fight ever. And that's when I knew I had the man. Like, you just can't fuck with me and then think that I'm not gonna haul off. Like, you just, like, I'm one of them people that I bottle it all in. Like, if you mess with me, if you just keep fucking with me, like, you just keep doing it for months. And that's what she was doing for months. And she knew I was not gonna do anything, so that's when she just wanted to keep doing it, which that didn't last. So she just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. And then when I got tired, I just beat that bitch up. That's all you gotta do. That's all I do. Now, like, when somebody fucks with me, I just keep saying, yeah. And then they be like, you're not a fighter. You're too nice, da-da-da. I want you guys to think that. Like, I really do. Because when I put them paws on you, don't say nothing else. But that's my story on my first fight. That was crazy as hell. That was, like, really kind of funny. Now I think about it, it's, like, too funny. But thank you guys for watching. Love you.
Don't know you enough, but baby, I'll show it, show it. He say the king where he come from, taking your queen.